Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome to the madhouse. Um, just going to, was just on a tournament. Just looking for a little starter game or something. Let's get that one up. Sorry, guys. I was listening right at the moment. Hello, welcome anyone that comes in and watches from the start. Just sorting up the media centre, whatever it's called. And text minute. Alrighty, okay. Just getting there, slowly but surely. She's even about today. Just need to drop this down in size, and we will be up and running. I just want to see how we're running today. Don't particularly like playing much of the weekends. Feel that there's a better gameplay Monday to Friday, or even Monday to Thursday. Got a lot more variance going on at a weekend. People might say, how's that happened? How can there be more variance at a weekend? Well, because more weekend warriors and people that don't really necessarily play poker have a game of poker. And when that happens, you can get people playing hands like 10-2, 10-3, 10-4, big buddy. And this is always going to throw out the game of poker variables, I believe. If anyone's got any info on that, let us know. So we started a game here. We're actually, strangely enough, in a PLO game. So it's Pot Limit Omaha. And we haven't really got a good starting hand here at all. I don't know if anyone plays Omaha. We didn't have a good starting hand, but we picked up one on the flop for sure. And with this game, it's very difficult to, if you've not built a pot beforehand, very difficult to get money in. We started very low stacked. We went for half our stack. We ain't going anywhere on the two-pair board. And we're getting run out to a straight at the moment, so there you go. No, and picked that up with a nice easy £2. Don't know what he was calling on, where he thought he was heading with that hand. Again, here, again, not a good start, good strong starting hand at all for Omaha. And we're not being called to ask much, so we're just sticking half a blind for that. And picked ourselves up top pair with a backdoor straight draw, as I call them. The key is under the mat. We'll see if the plant pot moves on the turn. We can't call that. There's just no point in running down for runners. Everyone's going to have us beat on the ace X, jack X, sorry. So we just fold out there. We could hit a runner jacks would be the hand for us. It's the only one that's really going to be good for us there, I feel. And we're just going to fold out that. What we're looking for in a starting hand is something like an ace flush in hand. So any ace X suited, and also top pairs we're looking for jacks, queens, kings, aces. We're not looking for pairs of twos or pairs of threes or anything like that. Because people have a lot more cards to be choosing from, there's a lot of different hands they might be going for. Um, they could be looking at straight in hand, they could be looking at a full house. Um, the flushes are there constantly, straights there constantly. This game doesn't seem to be winning much on like a single pair or an ace high very often. If you're new to poker, then get along to your local clubs. Play for no money first for any new games that you get into. Learn the games, understand what's going on before you start sticking your money in the pot, so to speak. So we've got a coin flush draw and a pair of sevens, which is not very great. We'll just fold out that. Again, we're waiting for a decent pocket pair like jacks above and or ace flushes hands. A lot of people go chasing. I mean, look, pair of sevens on that board there. Where were we going to be after with these two people with 4 cards each in their hand, 8 cards? If there's not an 8 between them, there's a king. And someone there's got a 6 now. Probably a king 6, making a full house there. 6 is full of kings. Even the 8-4's got a pin, look. So again, not a great, no hand there to be calling on. People a lot of the time with Omar is that they tend to be a lot more gamblers, a lot more gambling people going on in the game. So they will play. You see people sitting there. They will chip in with crap, absolute shit, people. And it can be a good game for people with deep pockets because you can bet a lot of people off a hand in Omaha. It feels you can represent the nuts quite regularly. On this board here, with anyone there with a pair of jacks in their hand has got the nuts there. The jacks full of sevens, I think it was. Get straight folds. And we're down in a dodgy situation. We've got 99,000, but only 9.9 blinds. Where the blinds at the moment are at 10 grand a pop. So we haven't got a lot of play left in us. We're sitting in sort of bottom third of the table. We need, at the moment, probably about 2 to 3 double ups to get back into the game. 2 puts us back into the game straight away, and we'll be looking for that other double up. Not that far soon after, this being a bit of a nutty turbo, I believe. It actually pays out on 66 places. Wow, wow, wee. And we don't, online play, we're not really fussed about the stakes we're playing here at the moment. The low stakes games does mean that for a bit of a tighter game on yourselves, you play a lot looser player. You don't know what you're going up against. It's very difficult to put other players on a hand when you're in those situations. So you're testing your skills of poker a lot more, I believe, on the lower stakes games. As you creep up, where do we get? Where do you need to get to before you're at a medium stakes game or a high stakes game? I know high stakes to me is anything north of north of 50 quid a game. For some people, a high stakes game is anything north of 10,000 or 50,000. So perspective's quite a deep thing going on with the poker peoples. Uh, so I've got the Christmas bundles coming up. We're in a big blind. We're going to call, see what come out. Hopefully, Ace of Diamonds would have been nice. So we picked up a mid pair on a flushing board. We're just going to check through. We're going to get a raise, more than likely. Macca here on 2.7 blinds, and in comes the money. Oh no, we managed to get in a check through. So we've got to say that neither of them have got a decent hand, like anything pockets over the board, like Jackson Buff. Who's got a flush draw now? Well, we ain't got it, but we have it, that full house there. So look, the full house is on the board, and we're just going to max in and get in as much as we can. We might get a call. Maybe someone two-pet the flush possibly will call us instantly. No call from them. So nice, easy win with a 5-3. So a pair of nines here we can max out. Also got that back door straight and a back door straight and a flush. And we're just going to pop up again. So we get a fold to that board, unless he's got a 7-4 in his hand. And this is where you don't know with people, dear, what they're going to be holding. Nice easy takedown. Oh, we made a little bounce up. There we go. Back up and running faster. So looking at basically got a straight in her hand here, guys. So don't be fooled when you're seeing cards like that running off into a straight and think, oh, I've got myself a hand already. No. You've got half your outs in your hand. Some people like to look at it that let's say we had 9, 10, Jack, Queen. So the king presents us with a backdoor straight in that hand, but the cover cards we're waiting for, the cards we've got in our hand. So likelihood of getting a queen out, getting another 9 out, and all that stuff becomes a little bit rarer. Just have a look what he's put there. So we've got a king flush draw here and the Jack 9, the king 9, the king Jack. So we're all around that straight in there. The open I don't like that. We're just we're gonna fold that. How big was our king 9? Well, there's our 9 anyway. There's the Jack, and there's the ace. So we've got quite a nice hand. We've got the low end straight flush draw. We've got a nice pair of kings in the hand. So max out. Don't hang about with these bets. So you want to try and get this money in when you've got these sort of hands. Only going to get called and fold. I think he's going to call because he's basically committed for 50k. What's he leaving behind? Not even leaving blind behind himself, is he? Yep, he's all in, which gives us the all in as well. Here we go, going off to the races. Well, there's 2 pair. There's his flush. So there's his flush there, and see you later. And that's the way the cookie crumbles on the Omar. Some people you do need to have a bit of a deeper pocket sometimes to play them games. Okay, so let's have a look what we got on the board today. We're looking at tournaments here. It's on the start range. We're just getting to a warm-up game at the moment. We've got a ticket event there. Let's see if we have a ticket for that one. Yeah. I just thrown a ticket into this one just to they're playing out the tickets for $1.10 games. So it's good ladder up tournament ladder ups. And again, I'm just really not fussed about what stake I'm playing. I'm not come on here to try and earn money. Albeit we can be a profitable player. we're coming on really to hone our skills and to, well, be better at an online game, to be honest. In a live situation, there's a lot more that's going on in the game from regards to tells and you know, chip placements, hand positions, pulses in the neck, where they're looking, what they're saying. And these are the things that we're not getting on an online game. So you've got to let your cards talk for yourself a lot of the time, and basically be playing. You know, if I asked you what cards do you want to go into this card game, you're only allowed 2 cards to go in there with, and if you lose, you're going to get shot. What 2 cards do you want to take in that card game? I think it's going to be aces for most people, isn't it? You know. And if I said to you, well, you're not allowed a pocket pair, what's it going to be next? Well, it's going to be ace king, isn't it? So realistically, everybody knows what cards to be playing, and should be better. I don't really like the king nine and low ball starting hands, we call them, under the gun. These sort of hands, like even a 6-9, a 9-6, all that sort of stuff. It's all, every card's playable, any 2 cards. But we've got to talk about our chances and give ourselves the best chance of winning a hand. So does a 9-6 give it the best chance at the start? I don't think so. Other people, I was playing with a guy last night. His favourite hand was a 6-9, 9-6. Yeah. Why? You know, win tournaments with it. It's the last hand you remember in a memorable game or something. You know, it could be anything reason why people pick up a. And there's mine on the end of that, the 10-8. So ace. Oh, get our stream back up, shouldn't we? Whoops. A lot easier if you've got an assistant. We need to be working on getting an assistant, guys. I think we're open now. Okay, back up there. Does seem like the system's learning a little bit. So getting us got an excellent view going on at the moment. Good stream, good solid stream for people. So we're coming into this one a little bit shorter. Starting stacks very 10,000. We're in for binds and antes already, and it's just a horrible board. We can't call the bet. I think he knows it though. I'm gonna see what he's got. Fuck it. Let's see what this fella's got. What are we putting him on here? Jack 7, Jack 3, Ace, Ace Jack, Ace 7, Jack 10. Wowee. Wowee. Yeah. So we know where that guy is, don't we? We're just going to ban straight in there for 11 cents. I don't like coming out of a game once we're establishing players. We're basically all in on the next hand anyhow. You know, as good as where we are. If we're getting anything decent. And I do get it. People go to say to me, "Why would you call that bet? Why?" Well, yeah, he could be bluffing. He could be bluffing there. So it's quite an easy spot to do it in. He's got us well stacked. You know, he had his well beat on the chip front. So why wouldn't he take a move like that? And then you got to ask yourself, are you just going to be pushed off every pot you get into? You know, the turn brought an ace on that hand. We'll see where they want to push us this time. We're going to... Seems a fairly aggressive table. With the blinds. If we get a limp here again, we've got to raise it. If we get a limp, let's raise it by a nice little free bet. I feel like we should basically be getting called off everyone that limped there. So these two limpers, only got to put another one, two in each. We've got odds on the pot. There's 9.6 in there. We've only got to put two in to make 9, two in to make 11. So we're giving them plenty of odds on the pot. Don't like the balls, you know, like the Jack King's just got the Jack King. It's got all over that, haven't they? We don't have any other bet here apart from all in. You know, if they want to think we've got the Jack King, fair enough. Have a fold up. If they've got a king, they might call. If it's got the Jack, they might call for the up and down. Don't think a pair 10 or 9's calling on that board. We've got a call with a Jack 6. Wowee is all I'll say. Like we said, we give him an up here and up and down call, didn't he? The Jack 6, but yeah, what's the Jack 6 doing there? Okay. Live on YouTube. Come and see us. Come and pay us a visit. FreeDeathTV. Come and see us. Don't mind letting the. I'm quite happy, even if people, if our stream is up and current and people are coming on there and seeing the cards. It doesn't bother me. I quite happily play an open poker game. Cards up. And the cards are in the series Ace Queen. Ace Queen would just flat. Ace Nine's there. If we go check, we're going to check back for value. Just because there's no, if we put the bet in and he's actually got the pair of follows or whatever now, we're just putting, I called them pair of fives, didn't we? He's just putting dough into an hand there. Look, it made him confident enough to bet on a queen in the end of our check. So that's how nice that worked. So I've got my favourite hand here at the moment. I don't normally play it out of position, but in a 5-seated game, it's not that sad to be doing. We're opening the same way each time. We're representing each hand in our range. We're representing everything up there. If you've got cards like, let's say you've got flushy cards like a king 2 suited or something. If you just limp into pots, you're not representing any hand there. Someone will come back and ask a question of that hand, like with an ace king or ace queen or something. They might come back and raise you or put you in. Where are you going to go with that hand? What sort of thing is it? This one, I was the one that opened the pot up. So look, we'll see if we can just entice. We'll put a different size in just to make it look a bit strange. We started off at a 3 bet and now we've gone down to 2.2. So that just makes it weird, doesn't it? You know. So what the fuck's he got? He's got ace king, this fella. Why does he take so much time to bet? I know you've got ace king. Well, come and have a look, party pooper. You'll see we had a 10-8. Sure, oh shit, we're not even up and running on the fucking stream. I'm terrible at this game. At this people. We've got it here somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow. Here we go. Ace 8. The big blind special. People look at the ace 8s and ace 6, ace 7s and do think, oh, I've got an ace. If you think about that, guys, these aces are just not really playable. And if I'm playing this ace here, I'm really playing the 8. You've got to ask yourself a question like, where are you when that ball comes down with an ace on it? Where's your kick up in relation to that? Sure what's going on there. Definitely got some sound going off there, haven't we? Bit of weird stuff. Yeah, not sure what's happened with the sound. Is that working, we wonder? We're going to have to go back and listen to the stream in a minute, make sure it's listening, if it's playing out there. So on a paired board like that, we've got a bet already. It's a straight flat call. We're going to fold out to that, to a 10 or a 6. If we're one of the first people out, then we can make that bet. And there's the 6, there's the 10. I mean, where was the 6? What was the 6 thinking on that board? You think he was that good when the second bet went in? He felt confident enough to put the rest of it in. It's like a very strange betting. We're just going to push these up. Sticking with our free bet. We're just coming to the bubble situation. We're going to change our bet sizing on the next run. See if we can get yourself set up on that as an auto. We've got a flush board. I don't like the king and the jack on the board, but we're going to have a bet into it. If they've got a king jack, they haven't got clubs. That's what you got to think of there. So if you know, like when someone comes barreling in a board like this, you know, with me, I'm thinking they don't have a club. So if they haven't got a club, he's got a queen. He's got a 10, a 9 or an 8 or something. I think he liked betting last time, but I feel like we're going to piss around with this person anyway, so we're just going to stick them all in and see where we are at, what he's got. We're going to see his cards here, and he's got a jack 8. Oh, look, that's the way to run out your jacks, I suppose, isn't it? Jack 8 on the cut-off. Yeah. Jack 8 off on the cut-off. If you just remember that, let that sink in. That's the sort of shit that we play with. Where are we? Bet slider. Right, there we go. That's it. Yeah, so now we're in that do or die position on the table. We're just unfortunate we ran into that jack 8 there then from the jackass. But that's the variance kicking in there, isn't it? And if we look at the jack 8 over the 10s there, I'd have said that the jack 8 probably had around about 40%, 43% or something. If you really look at that hand that closely. He could have had a higher percentage, like 48, 46 or something, 48, 46, something like that. If yeah, didn't have the club drawn. Waffling. Only on the first wake and baker. Sure, if we've got any other fellow smokers out there or anything. Just got to a little lull in the game. If there's anything anyone wants to know about anything, anyone got any solve problems for us, we can stick them in the solver. Rather saying over the weekend for anyone that wants to dive into some deep numbers. There's a lot of solves have been done out there and carried out for people already. But most people like to run them themselves, I feel. You know, we are basically utilising random number generators, shufflers, and that in itself is a questionable thing, is it not? How do we create this randomness? Is the computer deciding a randomness? Is it pulsated through a crystal or something and giving an irregular beat or regular beat or something? Who knows? If you do, answers on a postcard. Prizes are weekend for two in Rome and a day trip to Paris. Don't forget to get those off to PO Box. This is not true. Avenue. We're going to totalyourmoney.com. Have anyone's had any luck on the things like the postcode lottery or these sort of telephone things that go on the TV? I see. If anyone's had any luck on these things, please give us a call. He's grabbing the fives. He's grabbing the five. I've got everything, but only the queen took it there. Lucky guy. We missed out on our flush, and we just went out on the bubble. I believe we might be the. I think we're probably the last person out. We was sitting around last place. And where are we? Grand scheme of things, yeah, we was in 21st place, so there is a chance that we do finish in the money. Yeah, we won a $1 10 ticket. So yeah, we're off to the races. So there's a quick win, quick easy win, even though we lost that last hand. And let's just have a look down on the list here. We've got a oh, this is just a single table game, deep stack single table game. So we're going to split the tables up by entering it and creating two shorter tables. Now it's a 6 max competition. We're going to put it down to a 3 and a 4 table. That being said, will give us better odds on opportunities with a looser card set. So now we can arrange for an instant, you know, picking a card, hand range like I don't know, King 9 on the button. That King 9 becomes a King 8 on a shorter table. The King 8 becomes a King 7 on a shorter table. And you're basically just paying the odds of it. We've got and deep stack time, there's no point in getting involved just yet on shitty hands. We can just defend the blinds. It looks like we're just going to go sticking onto a short table, heads up. If he wants to take all his time in the world and put a flat call in, that's fair enough, Jolly Bean. Oh, we've got another one coming, and he's flat called. I don't know why he's flat called and why he took so much time on it. Let's put a bet in and see where we are. Oh, he didn't fucking shy away from that bet, did he? Straight in it, snapped her hand off. Bang, snapped her hand off again. We're checking the turn. Go on, have your bet, you knob. No, you're checking still, are you? Yeah, he's got a small pair in his hand. I put him on a pair of sevens, pair of eights, something like that. Might have even flushed out on the thing. If you know, he's sensible. I said, look, to me, this is a bluff bet. There's nothing else he's doing here apart from bluffing, because there's a flush that's just appeared on the board. The ball's got a pair on it, so anyone with a 9-3 this has got a full house, or 5-3 had the full house. We're folding out. It's a knob. No value. If he had it, it's no value in a bet. He didn't get no more money off of us, did it? So look, we're going to pot up with aggression. This is because we've got a flat. You know, like where is everybody? Where's everybody on that board? We're barreling them. We're just going to barrel all the way through this. Yeah. We're barreling them right out there. If we get a call, we get double up. Yeah, we get a double up. There we go. Nice one. What's going on with my sound there, guys? Make sure look, we're not even on the fucking stream. Stupid idiot, eh? I'll go through and edit these out at some point. We get it working a bit better. I'll get working a bit better. How's that? So 9-8 suited. Not great starting hand. We've got a flat in under the gun. We're just going to flat him. Hopefully create another little frenzy round here and no one raises it. If they do, we're going to call. If they raise and he re-raises all in, we're probably going to call. SF XKF there. He's playing top set ace king, ace queen, ace jack. He's not got us on a 2 pair now. Do you know what I mean? He's got us on, you know, ace X or jack 10. This minimum's never going to help us out, is it? So we're going to go straight in with a pot. It's not advisable to be betting that sort of size in these sort of games, but this is what happens when we get it. So we've got to put him in maybe ace queen, flatting. He did have queens. He would have raised with queens. He would have raised with nines. He would have raised with eights. So we're going to call him all day long. Oh, we got a 2 pair queen 8. Wowee. We pinned to the floor there, didn't we? 9 or 8? No. I'm calling for an 8 for. What an idiot. Okay. So we ran into a bloody hand there, didn't we? And look, we're gonna come barreling out. See if we're tilted. Yeah, not. It's just one of those things, isn't it? What's he doing in there? We let him in check. It was a small blind getting in there for a small amount. And look, we got bets here already, so we're just gonna fucking put them all in and see where we're at. Got a call. What's he left behind him? 18 grand he's left behind himself, is he? So yeah, look, we're just here's the money, mate. What are you hanging about yours bit for? He's got a 7-8. He's calling on a mid pair bold. Very strange behaviours. Jack 9, look, we're just going to fold out. Here's a playable hand, not necessarily in the position we are under the gun here. And the way people are playing very, very strangely at the moment, it would feel. And it's again, we're in the low stacks, the low buy-in game. It's going to be that way, isn't it? We're always going to get, you know, the shit, the crappy hands coming up against us. This is why people play a lot of these. You know, a lot of people play these small stakes, and it's just because they can. They've got the possibility to play a lot more wider, a lot more hands, testing game that. I often use it myself to test out different theories. One theory, the greatest one, and I'll share this one with you guys. For people out there in the ethos. Yeah, so in a lot of these games, when we get a situation of a flat, and then everyone checks all the way down to this room, just a single bet, one big blind. You don't need to go adventurous and try and bluff a pot with fives and all that sort of stuff. I don't like it. We're going to go in defence mode though. It's okay. We've got to put him on like high pockets or ace kings, that sort of stuff. So we've got a backdoor straight and a backdoor flush draw going on. His ace is sitting out there. We can't hit another pair, you know, so we're dead to the ball really a little bit, so we're just going to fold out. Picked up a bottom pair on a 6-7 bold. Yeah, I mean, again, the depending on what the turn brings, depending on how our hand's going to develop. We just checked through. Didn't even realise it was how it go, to be honest. I'm only one smoke in, guys. I need the other one. Cool. And there's our flush draw. Call him. You could put him on here ace-X here. He could be ace-6, ace-7, ace-9, ace-10. More likely a pair. We've missed the draw, but we've got a bluff catcher. Look, he lucked out on the river. Lucked out on the river. Wowee. Throw him one of them. I'm going to throw him a shit as well. Lucky shit is all we're saying. Very bad poker, you know, like to be betting onto a board like that. With nothing, absolutely nothing to do, you know what I mean? King 9 thought he was good on that board. Very strange behaviours going on already. Benjamin might now look for some decent cards. Now we've just seen he's absolutely crap. What a rubbish hand start and to be betting into the board with when you've had all these callers. So when you've got players like this, what that tells you straight away is that that player is not looking at our cards. All he's looking at is the cards in front of him and the cards down here. And we was talking about this not the other day, even last night. Levels of poker. What level do you play? You know, even just in these games, we've got to be looking at level 2, haven't we? We've got to be thinking about what cards they have. You know, level 1, what cards we have. Level 2, what cards they have. Level 3, what cards do they think we've got? Level 4, what cards do they think we've got? Do they think we're putting them on? You know what I mean? So this is the different levels of the mindset there of the bluff catching. That's what we're looking at when we're doing this. We're looking at, are we trying to catch a bluff here? Or is he bluffing the hand that he thinks we've got? You know, we're going to open here, but we're going to open smaller. Can easily call that. Not sure what the bet sizing was there. I think he must have a standard 4 bet on his button. Check over to the aggressor. Sitas is coming straight in over the top with Jack there. We're going to test him and just ask a question of the pot, because I don't want to get down to the bottom here and he's got ace jack. We will be drawing slim. We're going to just call him, see where we are. Pair of kings over to the bolt. There's the other jack. Unlucky fella. So should the 10 jack be in a hand against kings? No is the answer. No. Why? Because the kings should open to such a style to stop hands like 10 jack getting called. I mean, poker 101, isn't it? You want to isolate your pot down, and if you know, going back to the point before, what hands was he putting us on? Yeah, what are we doing here? What hands did he stick us on? You know, he couldn't put us on jacks there, obviously, otherwise he would have not put the bet in, would he? He couldn't put us any pocket pair that had set it up, tripped up on the board. So look, what's this guy's doing? He's left 375 behind. I mean, like, where's he going with that? He must have aces or something, or absolute shit. Well, he's drawing with an ace king. 4-2 might even get there. Didn't make it. So look, ace king's a massive hand, but when I come in and open some big, his choices is there with the ace king is to re-raise, right, or flat call, and realistically, when you've got a draw in hand like Ace King, the flat is probably around about what 50%. You're flatting, raising 50%, or looking at a bit more than that. You know, you might raise that 30% of the time, depending on what your range solvers are selling you. You know, Ace King in that position could even fold there, can't they? You know what I mean? I don't want to, but I don't think anyone wants to give up an Ace King. But putting in, let's say, he puts in the big bet, massive bet. The other person doubles his, goes over the top of him. He goes over the top of him. They go over the top of him. I think I'd be folding an Ace King there. I think I've got to put them on aces, kings, queens, jacks, whatever. I know I'll be drawing, which means if I'm drawing, I've got a 50% chance, basically. 50-50. Flick a coin and see where it lands. And a lot of people tell you that. And we'll have to thank Mark again for the stats. He supplies us with all our percentages. Thanks, Mark. He just loves sitting down and talking stats and numbers around the table. Oh, look, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what's happened with our game. It seems like it's not even beeping us to tell us it's our go anymore. It's our go. I'm just going to check fold here. We called a bet. If a bet comes in, we check fold. Bet might come in for the ace now. Yeah, fair enough. The two got there, didn't it? Only two got there. He's now wrapping the two, basically, isn't he? Or even a 6-7. You know, that sort of hand. We're going to fold. Hopefully we'll get a call off of SXK here, so we can see what these hands are. But I mean, one of Phoenix has been betting out on crap. We've got to put him on shit there, haven't we, really? He's probably got a 5. Or did he have the 2, like playing like a 2-3 or something ridiculous? I think he had a bet on that ball with a 3 on it. So we want to manage this Phoenix. I do recognise the name awfully. I think I've played with him a few times. Not that memorable though. Not as memorable as XK. I can't even say your name. I'm dyslexic, fella, so it's very difficult for me to even get round your symbols. SKX fan. A fan of the XKX. Whoever XKX is. Maybe XKX wants to pop along and have a chat with us and see where we're at. Oh, it's a bit of a mid-game going on. We're sitting up there on the top of the leaderboard at the moment. Sitting pretty, as they say. And we can just fold out here. We've got 336 bigs at the moment. The game's sort of in an early stage. We've basically been running for around about 40 minutes, and in that time when we come into the game there was 8. Now we're up to 21 people. I don't like the pushing, the small blind push. 10 jack opens there, 9-8 opens there, so I think we're just going to put a bet in here. Continuation of his 3.5. The ace and the king should worry him here, shouldn't it? 100%. So we know he's opening there. He's opening his range in the small blind now. Maybe he was looking at it as a steal or something. I'm going to check the board for value. We didn't want to frighten off the bet. We're just going to call. And we'll check again, see where he comes at. We've got to look at him as the aggressor because he's not in, he's out of position, he's in under the gun situation. So we've got to put him on pockets, massive pockets and all that stuff. So we're just going to put a 33 on the river. With top pair, bad kicker, with the king sitting out there. Could have a 2-pair beat on an ace-3, ace-4, ace-7 even. I'd like to know where we are. So with a king, a 10-6 king board like this, it's what we call the wet board because of the 2 hearts there. But also we've got 2 connecting cards with a 6 and 10. We only need the 7, 8, 9 obviously. Didn't help that straight draw out there. The flush draw made it on the turn, didn't it, you know? And at the end an ace-X won it. So we're betting up our value at the moment. We're going to stick to a 3 bigs at the moment, right away through to late registration. And then after late registration, we're going to drop down to, so we're just going to see where we're at with just the 2 of us in here. So certain hands will raise him, certain hands will flat. So I'm going to make him think of our range a little bit. Oh, he wants to shove it. He's got a pocket pair or ace king, ace jacks. We know we are racing it down. It looks like we've hit the trip. So unlucky, unlucky. Well, it's a good player to take out of the game. He's a very difficult character, a very hard person to play live. Yeah, we're going to call him. He's pushing his luck again with us. I mean, we can give him that 9 board there, but I'm going to call for another card with deep stack. Yep. So that gives us a flush draw. He doesn't like that now, and the queen's a bigger card to him. He's checked to us, so we're just going to check. We're going to put a pair. Oh no, he's checking. He's checking. See, he's got a pair of queens. So trying to trap, and failed. What a wally! What a wally! He's betted well. He betted in well for the thing. He bet in well, but then stopped for some reason. Checking the turn and checking the river. He's pissing me off, this fella, so we're just going to stick him all in each time. He puts a bet in that position to us now. We're going to get rip called from him from King Jacks and Ace X's. Any pockets going to rip call us. Might just slow him down because it does annoy me. I can't even play my game when I've got some cases sitting on me right, just banging the bet in every single hand. And does make your game very difficult. Always better to have that person on your right than your left. Remember that the money flows in the game from the right. Money flows from the right and is given to the left. Once people start getting their head around the game a little bit more, and the money flow, the positions become a lot easier. And when I say easier, I mean understanding your position a bit, understanding the players on the table. You know, in a short-handed, short-ring game like this, we're always going to be in certain positions. You know, it's not long. We're always cut off under the gun. There's not many positions we're playing in a short-ringed game. So that being said, our range opens up. You know, we're playing maybe a low jack hands in under the gun positions, and vice versa. Don't like the flush draw. Let's check into the flush draw. It might be we'll put a bit of size in there to entice, but also not commit us too much. Just in case a club come down on the river and he's got the clubs. See it. time and time again, people put a big bet in there. Well, big bets in there, that's you know, red rag to a ball. They're going to be calling people left, right, and centre, aren't they? See if we pick up anybody. Just slipping into another break. I've just got a break on where it gives us a chance to have a quick look at the leaderboard, see where the stacks, where the chips are lying. We've got 16 people left in the tournament now, so bottom chip man's on 88,000, and remember our starting stack is a 100k. The 10th place man has got a starting stack of 100k. So that's if we go up to the 9th place person, which is Jessica, our 9th place man. He is on 101,000, just a grand over starting. So that's 9th place man's on starting basically. And then again, 8th place man, 110 grand. You know, we're looking at a starting sack size basically, aren't we? So starting sack size at the moment, we're looking at sort of around about that. They're in the game for about 45 bigs at the moment. You know, 40 bigs. 40 bigs is where they're at the moment, isn't it? Yeah, so we're going to. This is a a late registration period, being a deep stack game as well. People are coming in at this level on the 40 bigs. Give an idea of structure on the next level. We're going from 2.5 thousand, 2.5 grand to 3 grand on the next bigs, with the antes slipping up by an extra 75 to 375. But being on this nutty 3-minute blind system, it's going to be, you know, we're looking at this blind level, another 3, 4 blind levels, and then late registration ends. So we're going to be taking this down to around about, I think, level 12 will be last buy-ins. So 3, 6, 9, 12, yeah. I think so. There'll be no more buy-ins from level 12. So basically, if we look at a 100k stack at level 12, and they're coming in there at 2.5 grand a pop. They're starting on 25 bigs, you know. So you can automatically see that people will be down, won't they? Down and out in Beverly Hills, looking for all-in positions really early on to try and get their chips doubled up. And a lot of people come into the game at this level to gamble, you know, to have a spin up. It's fun. It's definitely fun on the table when you're sitting there going all in. Everyone likes to say them golden words, all in. And yeah, these are the games to try out in because it's very cheap. There's a little thing in my eye going, what's going on there? Yeah. Yeah, so level 12 will be down to 20 bigs. And that's when everybody's looking at all in, all in situations. And if we sit out to that point now, we're going to be on around about 100 bigs, I think, by that point. So under less than half of where we're at the moment with it. Yes. Just a little bit of time left there on that break. Time flies when you're having fun. And don't forget to come and have a look at the poker games that we've got running. We run poker on Discord. there is a free roll tournament coming up on the 28th. Sorry, there's free roll tournaments every day, or daily free roll tournaments. People come on there, they pay for a pack of seeds, or they pay for a seed or something. And then also we've got some bigger games going on, where we've got a big bundle package going on for Christmas. There's $700 worth of seeds there going off for grabs. I think the entry to that is like a £4 or £5 or something stupid. If anyone has any Discord channels or YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok, you name it, give us a shout out and we'll give you a promotion. We're quite happy to stick some adverts out there to help people out. If you're streaming, if you're a streamer, hook me up, let us know how it goes, and maybe we can talk equipment and OBS and overlays and all that sort of malarkey. So I picked up the middle pin on the 8. Not sure where our 2 is in the old grand scheme of things. And we know he's got the king. We're going to fold. But we've got to put him on the king here all day long, haven't we? You know, cut off. Is he going for a steal? Cool. And he's come straight out under the gun, betting again. So he's whipped for our blinds with God knows what hands. Checking this one. Have himself a strong 8, a strong ace, a pair of 9s. Okay, that's standard. He's not doing anything weird or different at the moment. Just feels that way when they go through your blinds like that. You do have to keep an eye on people. Some people might have spotted a weakness and they're exploit that. And for instance, last night in a game last night, a gentleman, he took I think 4 of my bigs, 3 of my bigs. He was on a final table, so you can imagine the size of these bets. He's whipping that for me each time, and he done it to me on I think the 4th occasion. I had looked at my cards. I'm not going to lie there. So if he cares to have a listen to this stream, he realise I was lying. But I looked at my cards briefly. I had an ace X. I think it was ace 6, ace 7, ace 6, and yeah, I put me card guard over the top of the card, left them in position of where the dealer had thrown them. And when he put the bet in, because I knew he was going to do it to me, it was my big blind again, I just shoved all in. I said, it's all in, blind. And as soon as I said that to him, he went, what, you haven't looked at your cards? And I went, no. He went, well, don't you think you should have done? And I went, nah. I said, I don't care what 2 cards I've got. I'm going to spin them up with you every time you put a bet in on my blind there. I said, I don't mind what the bet is. Just so you can shove all in, I'll go and call you. I said, you want to put 1 bet in, I'm going to call you. Put 2 bets in, I'm going to call you, mate. Whatever you do, I'm going all in. This is blind, the first hand. From that point, he never tried stealing me blind again. I ended up chopping it with a fella, but that's another thing. Yeah, a nice win last night. Happy days. A big shout out to Chris and Tonkin, all the people down at the on the Canvey Island poker. The PP people. I have to watch these. I have to check out on the sounds here somewhere. what's going on with our sounds today. They're definitely throwing me off. Okay. It's just on Fold City at the moment. The people's we've talked about a minute ago, blind situations. If we look at where these blinds are, these are 100k stacks. 60, 100, 90, 108. So we've got to be careful because these people are looking to double up these positions. They can't really continue forward in the tournament unless they get to higher blind situation. Really, they're in a situation of from around about 70 to 30 blinds, 70 to 30 bigs. You do still have a little bit of gameplay in there. When you're looking at so I think we sat out then again. We've got no sound going on with this people's. Let's see if we can rectify that before I fucking start keep missing hands. What's happened to the sound? I mean it's sound, no it is sound. Interactive features, they're all good. Advanced. I mean, what's the side panel? What side panel are they talking about here? Just folding out. We want to watch and wait for a really good spot. And yeah, Queen 10's not that. Queen 10 off is not that good spot. Just seeing if we've got sounds disabled or something. Because it's not popping up and letting me know. Seem to have sound, application sound on. Let us know if there's any problems with sound or anything from your guys' end. It seems like we're not really capturing audio capture. I think that's there. I think we might have remedied it. No, we're on a soundless media source, maybe. Media source 2. I mean, I don't know where we're up to it. If anyone knows how to work Discord, drop us a not Discord. If anyone knows how to work the OBS software, drop us a line and let us know. Media source 2. It's we've got an under the gun link in. We're missing our bets as well now at the time. Don't know what's going on with the timing. Filled. If for some reason we're not getting a problem on the speakers. It's not one thing, it's another. Should flat in with our my favourite hand 10-8. I picked up a pair. I don't think there's a king there. Doesn't feel like a king though. It's 10-fold. we've got some sound going on. Yep, we've got the sound going. Thank God for that. I bet you guys could hear it, I couldn't. So again, picked up the middle pair with the, even though there's the ace there, we don't really care about that. Aces would be betting pre-flop in this situation, especially on 16 bigs. 5 under the gun limp. We're just going to flat. It could be king jack, king 10. Yeah. See where we're at. We're getting saucier on the flush draw, aren't we? If he's got the king, he ain't got the king of clubs. Yeah, they're calling it. We've got a cool down value here, so we might as well just call this bet in the river here. Like, oh, get up, an all in. So we put him on king queen all day long, can't we? And the flush there, you know, Weezy not worried about it. On your bet. Took all his time to put in 10 chips, I think it was. I started the hand with. Yeah, let's just put him into the thing. A bit of pressure on him. So he started the hand, I think, with 179k. Is that the 200 and yes, it took nearly 30 bags off us. He's got me in a gambling mode now. Definitely. I might be trying to take him out now, which is bad for the game. You should always try and play consistency, you know, consistent if you can. A lot easier said than done, though, isn't it? So 4's beating us, the 6 is beating us. We're just not really asking any questions. We've got under the gun limp. We've got a limp for the small blind and gave us a free pot. He's now betting out on what, 7-5 here? 3-5? We don't have a dog in the fight here, do we? Well, maybe he just saw weakness, you know. You just think, fuck it, I'll stick a bet in. As you do. He's short stacked, he can do that. We give old Mitch a walk, yeah. We push small blind, big blind now. When we're putting 3 barrels here, it's a little bit too much. Need to drop our sizing down to 2.5 now. We ran into aces, coming on straight, coming on 9. 9 or a queen. Oh, give him another ace. Yep. So I think with the game thinks, well, I gave you a card, we better give him a card as well to even it out. You go, well, hold on a minute, he only has 2 cards left in the deck. And Mitchie threw his ace-6, didn't he? Yeah. So dropped about 70k off of that last hand. And when you're bullying, you know, bullying on the table, it is a little bit of a greedy tactic, but it's something that you should always be thinking of. What call the hand that was, Queen 5 against Queen 2. What you're even doing in the hands, guys. Mitch is starting to get us pissed off, and pissed off Matt. Matthew had an excuse to be playing his queen because he was in the blinds. Mitchie didn't have any excuse to be playing that queen flush. weak as shit. And just a blank ball, both of them blanks, just coin flipping. One of them could have hit. They both had 50% chance to hit one of their cards. Obviously, then when he blanks, the biggest card wins. So we'll do it again with him this time, and we're gonna size it accordingly to the gambler we're up against. Why he's put in 3.5, we don't know. I mean, he's got to have an 8 or a 6 here, is he? He's probably playing 8-6. Just put in a continue. If he checks, we check. We check. If he bets, we call. He had no fold equity in, so we couldn't have bet him off the pot there. We couldn't bet him off the pot on the jack. He's not going to call a bet on the low pair 6. So there's no value in putting a bet in there. You know, if he was going to stick the money in, he would just stuck the money in. We weren't going to entice that extra money out of him at all. If you think I've got that wrong, let me know. But I think it's an obvious one for me. So blinds have gone a bit saucy again, and the next culling's going to happen. And we're just looking down on that leaderboard now. We're down to 19 people, and with the 19 people, we've got quite a few shorty stacks down there now. So there's a lot of people underneath the starting stack. What's this person make? What hand is this person making this on? We've got to put both of them all in. They're making a hand on us. I want to know what it is. Yeah, there you go. And they're not going to fold once they start seeing that hand they're making, and they're paying that money each time. They're not going to fold with the all in. Fishy man knew where he was. Got legging it out. So we're not really in a dangerous situation at all. The only threatening players really is Matty here because of his chip size, his stack size. But what will happen with this guy is he'll lock up further now. Not that he's locked up at all, but he will only be playing very, very strong cards now. I'm just going to put both of these. I'm going to put both of these all in. One, he should be limping, especially with 6 blinds. And 2, Matty and Mitch is a serial golder, isn't it? I've got a 4-8 and an ace-6 to contend with. We trips out the 9s and we give him an ace flush over the back there. 4 card flushes, you know, what can you do, eh? E. Lucky. Lucky is all we will say. I watched good videos of Danny Negreanu yesterday, losing it in his early parts of his career. And quite interested to see. But more so what he does now to control these tilt moves, or when you get so angry, or you know, it's just about what cards people played. And you can't be angry that someone's beat you with a 5-3 or 5-2 or 4 something. You can't be angry that someone beats you with a 10-4. You've got to just take it on the chin and move on to the next hand. What you've got to do though is you've got to have a look. What could you have done to prevent it? Was that limping in with aces the cause of the hurt that the 7-2 beats you? Strangely enough, we've got a 7-2. You know, these are things you've got to ask, you know. Where's Fishy Man on that board, do you think? He's only playing big cards at the moment, don't you? place 3. We're going to put Stonker all in because he's just wearing me up earlier on with his hand. He's not snapped us off. He's thinking about it though, isn't he? So he's probably got a bigger ace than us. Probably got like ace 7 or ace 8. I mean, a king, queen, king, jack can call light here, but not advisable, is it? When normally you're always going to be running into an ace. We just show everybody now. We're just going to keep putting everybody in every hand. And we're going to get snap called in a moment. There we go. There's one. Won't get a second. Value in the pot. 2-1 chip size going on. Chip stack going on. We've got the ace jack. We've got a run. We've got 50-50. My eyes. There's our 10. So there's the 50-50. Him getting his 4-card from 4-card flush again. That's 2 4-carders. Let's see how many we get going on to us today. 2. Yeah, it can be very annoying when you keep getting these 4-card hands running out to you. And just put them all in again. Only in America. Well, only on Party Poker. So yeah, but people, do they want to go out before the bubble? That's what they got to ask themselves here. Look, 7th place man plays. There are 13 people left. Do you want to go out now? You've just been playing for an hour or two. The answer's no. Frustrating now that with that score top and fishy man. That, you know, boatman running out, 4-card flushes, lucking out. That's how that is. The chances, you know. What sort of odds would we get on that, Mark? Mark, give us a call and let us know our stats on that place. Threes, what we got on the table, big stack wise, nothing. So we're just going to put them all in there. By doing this, we stop any bullshit. Yeah. It's over. Look, bring your hand out. Let's have a look what you got. Stop pissing about. Are you going to get a 4-card flush? No. They put us on 0 because he had the full house on the turn, didn't he? Yeah, I don't know. We're just going to go all in again now. Could be going out ourselves very shortly. Another pair of kings. What's your chances? A 10? Queen? It's a queen. Yeah. It's just like showing us that, oh, don't worry, the kings have got to lose sooner or later. Yeah, get me tilted. Get me a little bit tilted here anyway. So we're still sitting on half a mil stack, but yeah, still very tilted. King 8, we're just maxing out. We're going to keep maxing out all these people. Just keep every I see as a value. I'm just going to put it in there. We said we take the spin. You know, stack wise, they're going to take half our chips. They are all looking for all-ins. They're all going to look at bullions and everything they can do to get their chip size up. Our chips at the moment are worth the most on the table, and Wassa over there, or whatever his name is, his chips are worth the least. He's got the cheap chocolate at the store, and I've got the expensive chocolate at the store. This flatting, this is just weak. And is it because of is there a disparity? I'll call it. just going to go for disparity. She's probably got a fucking pair of tens. It probably hit quads. You know, a pair of aces or something. Limped in, remember. Limped in. Had no value in the hand. Took the fucking the blinds. Took the blinds. Idiot. And I'll take the big blind back off of you now, and I'll take the next one off of the other people. There we go. It's just going to... We're in a penny and with a pound. Both of them, hopefully, will call. Hopefully, we just luck out with a 10-6. Yeah, if they want to come, if you pop along and see us, come along and see us and see where you're at with the game. Again, no questions being asked. No one's asking. No one knows what's going on here. Ah, you fucking idiot. You gonna bet on the fucking ace? Oh, you fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Yeah. Hopefully we're taunting him. Hopefully we're taunting him into a call. We take someone out then? I hope so. We took out then. Yeah, we took out after short cap would it be sevens. Nice. Just fold that out. That got rid of one of them, innit? So the odds, the probability of drawing 4 more clubs, yeah, the four card flush. That's what we're talking about here. The odds of hitting that 4 card flush are 505 to 1. Thanks, Mark. 505 to 1. And we've just seen 2 of them come in 2 races within 5 minutes of each other. So just think about that. You're at the races, you're at the dog track. There's Droopy's lad in lane 5, 20 to 1 shot. 20 to 1 shot at the dogs. You've got the odds on even favourite there, you've got the favourites, you got the second favourites, you've got this, that and the other. And then that Droopy's boy comes and rumps it 20 to 1. Right, fair enough, that happens, doesn't it? Dog racing. And then the next race along, the same thing happens. Same thing happens again, another way. These odds are just too low. The bloody racing control board committee's going to come down and check on it, aren't they? I don't know. They say, the deck has no memory, but you bet your bottom dollar there, it's happening. So we're on that bubble now at the moment. That's one person left to go out, and the money starts. And that's the amount that's going on in this tourney. But get ourselves another smoke going for the next bit. If we've got any smokers out there, then look us up, line up, Do you know what? I've just thought about it. We're not even fucking live. Well, what's the bald and half, isn't it? If he's got a toe, he's calling. If he's got a pair, he's calling. Nada. Nada. We're betting on a, you know, a 2-to-1 shot, basically. I think. Mark, let us know. Let's see if we can get our stream. What's going on with that? I don't think we're actually streaming, to be honest. Oh yeah, we are live. Hello, people. Fold out. And on this, we're on a short wing table now, 4 people playing. Bet sizing can change slightly, lower big blinds, and you can range out a little bit, but it's better to not. You know, it's better not to start loosening your range out at this stage, because you're going to get people just going to be looking at shoving, and then people are going to be looking at value. So be careful. So we're in gaming at the moment. I don't think we need to be in gaming. I think let's put that somewhere else. Entertainment, see if that throws up anything. It's probably going to be, we're going to have to build up this stream compared to the other stream. It's already started to get a bit of traction going on. Just fold out. Mediocres at the moment. Sort of weather we've got going on out there at the moment. World a very strange bunch. Do get up late at certain times. So we've got to fold out the bubble now. You know, there's people here, 3 blinds, 10 blinds, where they ain't going to want to play a hand unless it's a monster, and they feel that they could either double up their chips and get back into the game, or they're going to sit and wait and try and level up here, ladder up. So we just have to see what goes on. It's kidding. King Queen, we're open now. All in. So we've got Fishy to deal with still. And Jessica, our passive player. Non-aggressor. You see players playing there getting aggressive with these sort of hands, queen 4 on the button in these positions, but look, we've got to leave some meat on the bone for people all the time. If we just keep taking everybody's blinds on this table, yeah, fair enough, we're gonna crash through it, but it just means that we're gonna be the players tighten their hands up even further. So instead of getting a loose call from someone, we're just going to bet size down a little bit now. Stick it with 2. I didn't want 2, wanted about 2.2. There's only 4-handed. Everybody's really short stacked. If they're going to put in their chips, they're going to stick them in. If we show some aggression, though, it does still entice hands in like King Queen suited. It's 10 easy fold. Just pop that up. Jack Queen. On a new table and a bounce off, I think that's what's happening there. Jessica's now on our right. Or is that a new Jessica? I think it's the same Jessica. Let's see what chips he's got. YouTube. King 9. Most we're going to be sticking in here is the 19 grand. So we'll bring that down just a light, slight. And we're going to drop that down again soon as well to like the 2-1. So we're going to have people here that basically go, well, sorry, I'm in the money, I'll take the money, and they're just going to be maybe gamble with some very weak hands. So if we value up our premium hands a little bit more, we're going to be going even against 50-50 calls, coin flips. If we feel it. If we don't feel it, it's a quite easy fold and we're only losing, we're only dropping 2.5 instead of 3. And it's all about the blinds, isn't it? It's all about the blinds, Yeah, if it's all about the blinds, then you better save them. Save them, buggers. That's a nice easy fold. One of Jessica's woke up with a monster. See, look, she's got herself down to this position. She was hoping to get laddered up. There's six players out. The next prize out is $1.75. Queen might be good. Yeah. She's golden. Nice. Good to see a Queen 6 do that on a pair of sixes. She has about 25% chance of beating the Queen. We're giving her a spin up with an 8-4. Alright, coming in. Coming in. And the button here can only call because it's an under raise. And he's wondering at the moment now why he can't raise it. Like an idiot. Now he's missed the board. We could bet him off here, but it's bad etiquette to even consider betting when we're looking at a player out. Yeah, terrible. And now we're going to be gunning for Pancho 1975. Well, you late 40s, mate. Sort it out. Limping in on a button. It's called a stealer button. Operative word being stealer. You steal from that position. And especially if you've got a pair of sixes. Jockey. Okay, let's just see where we are on a king 9 board. Yeah, a pair of queens. Always going to call this, wasn't it? Jack, queen, ace, whatever. Yeah, they call for anything on that board. Yeah, I realise we're on final table. So early, mate. Yeah. And I'm not sure we've got viewing at the moment. It could be Dangerous Dave, Humlund, Puncho, Libertine. Give us a shout if it's one of yous. Always nice to have a fellow player on the table with us. So ace 9 here, that we've got 13, 11 on 9s. Let's have a look. Let's ask the question. Remember that three bigs there, we're committing. We're basically saying we're not folding. It's a no fold bet. We're going to put a 4 in this time. It's a no fold bet. If you want to double up your money, you want to take a gamble with us, get your money in, is what we're saying. Now we fold a few. Check fold here. And there's no point in getting into the hand with a Jack 6 for money. Because there's nothing to get in here. The small bind's coming out and repping a king straight away. Or has he got 5-6? You know? I think we're going to call the bold. We should get a check here. Can Pancho get worried? No, he's still betting out on the king. Might have king 5. Might be king 5. Cool. I don't know, he should check here for value. I mean, if he puts a bet in, we're going to go in as bluffing. Yeah. Shows the king, yeah. Well done, nice hand. Not bad value. Maybe could have looked at the bet sizing. He's playing against the chip leader. Know your customers is where you got to be at. And at the moment, we're looking at money flowing from the right. So realistically, we want to be taking chips off a bank. I'm not giving them to him. Four through. It's unlucky he ran into another set of clubs here. Is what it is. Unlucky fella. Couple of views, so it's the last fine legs of this tournament. We've got just over a mil on the table. Bigs are down to 17.5, eh? Getting rather saucy. Next place out is a 258. We push up the big Stick him all in. Stick him in for half, so he knows he's got to put the other half in. He wants to play us. Easy fold. And we want to be looking at really one of these taking one of the other ones out. I don't care if it's Puncho taking Libertine or Roman out or taking both of them out, you know. If we can get this, get it down to a heads up or free pull, you know. Our odds have just increased, prize money goes up, everything's in the better. So maybe choose positions a little bit. We're going to check fold this. We get a walk, check fold, which is handy. Hopefully the people viewing or listening will see that in the video and think to themselves, hold on a second. He was ready to fold that when I had a king jack. Any bet we're raising. Putting him all in again. He's going to be pissed off in a minute. He's going to be thinking, fuck's sake, every time my fucking big blind. Every time it's my little big, you know, and we're talking like, there's 100 grand in the pot to pick up. Yeah. $500,000 in the pot. 7 bigs. So we're all down to 15s and the last bits, the last knock-ins. Lower cents down for this one. We had two more people to break rather than just one or two. Check fold to any pressure. And blinds, you know, it's 80 grand a pop. We don't want to, you know, why didn't he raise that board? Go on, what you got? Picked up a 7. Shit, man. Shit. Just let him know that he's shit. Come and see us, Pango. Drop us a message. Let us know you're not shit. Let us know it's not shit out there, fella. So we're on the final flings of our final flings coming on at the moment. We can fold out that easy one. Oh, Billy. Billy's probably along to see us. Got a like and we've got a concurrent viewer. Nice one, Billy. Shot on a 5. Still need a 5. We'll get fold. I think it's just pushing us, yeah. Because oh, yeah, fold this time. Yeah, come have a look. We didn't even have an hand, Pango. Put him all in. Calls it calls. Bigger cards than us. Got 2 overs. Yeah. Here we go. It's the spin. Well, fuck me. Why did he take that amount of time to call that ball down? Unbelievable. Coming to 7. Just max them out. Max them in. We won't badger them just yet. 9-6. That'll win, wouldn't it? That'll do the trick for him. But he's laughing his socks off. Yeah. We could be out in 4th place here, guys. Yeah, we've got a call from a King 10. Ooh, we might be lucky. Yeah, we're lucky. Let's take him out. Right. So we've just shifted chip stacks over a little bit here, haven't we? We've put Panko now in the back spot and Libertine in the front spot. Panko might come out a bit aggressive. You know, like he's got momentum now at the moment. He's gone all in with the last hand, or he's gone a big bet with the last hand. You know, and this is where he might be at the moment. We just can't call him in on that ball, even though he knows us. 10. Go on the flush. Go on the flush. You might bet on that flush. No. Let's put him in. Put him in. You don't want to call. Okay, ace queen. Let's see if any flatters. We're going to get punished. Flatters are getting punished. And still on the final throws. It's easy fold. Just shift chip stack to the shifted chips a little bit here. We left ourselves in a better position for small blind, big blind pushing. We can pot up that to 3-5. Should get a fold. Cool. That's how it should work here. Any two cards these people should have. They should look at this as being, oh, I could double my chips up. Now they're thinking, oh no, I'll take one of these out and I could level up and get myself an extra quid. It's only 0.9 to call, so here we go. Spinny. Ace out the gate. Another 3 or a king. No, don't help us out at all there, does it? Gets him in the game. Give him a walk. It's better to give people the walk than to min fucking call it. Because minning is just not, you're not asking any questions. You're not asking a big blind to put his hand in the pocket. Where's our luck, eh? Where's our fucking luck? I mean, we've got Homeland running out fucking a full house on the flop. We've got fucking Puncho hitting 4 card flushes. We've got Libertine hitting 4 card flushes. Where's our fucking luck? It does piss me off. What does that mean, Billy? Socks off? Socks are off and fighting. What does that mean? So let's walk that time. 7-2 diamonds. Don't like the hand, but we're going to play it. Should check down to the river. And then we can pop. Put him in there. Take the pot down. The 7 deuce. 7 deuce. And now we've got down to 3 people. We can now start manipulating the blind situations a bit better. So we want a passive call. We want to flat in when we've got shit hands. And we want to raise up any ace, any kings. Maybe some queens. They look saucy enough. We've put him all in here. That's what that bet is. It means we're not folding. If you put 5 in, the other 3.5's coming in behind you, mate. That's what that bet is. So look, we're not playing this queen. Fold that. Get a fight. Not having a fight there. Libertine thinks he can stay levelled up. Check. Passive. Going passive play here. He's gonna have a bet on the board. All in. He can have it. We ain't got a diamond. 3-7. We're gonna just give him a walk. Remember I was just mentioning earlier about giving walks and all that stuff. The reason is that he will look at us then as a bit better player. He will tighten a hand range that he puts us on upwards. You know, and instead of, if there's a jack on the board, instead of him putting us on a 10 jack or 9 jack, he's going to put us on a king jack or queen jack or ace jack. And if you don't create that persona of your online of the game, or if you don't create that sort of atmosphere about yourself, you're not going to get many bets through like that. Oh, thanks, Billy, for the encouragement. Alright, so we've been live now on this one for a couple of hours. It was an extreme turbo tournament. Extreme being it was we're on 3-minute blind structures plus antes. Looking at now, yeah, structure wise, just about a hit going to 150k blinds. We've got 1.9 mil chipped on the table with doubling everyone else's stacks in. Payout wise, you know, we've got 3 places left. So next man out, $3.55. Next man after that is $5.24, and after that is $8.31. And look, I don't give a shit whether that's £831 or 83 pence. It really doesn't matter. It's not important. The important thing is position, play, and getting better at your game, basically. You know, if someone wants to tell me that we're playing a different game now to people that are playing for £10,000 or £1,000 or whatever, I'd like to question that, because it don't make a blind bit of difference. At this level, we're in the last 3 people of a game. Everybody's looking at the prize money, and it doesn't matter what prize money that is. They haven't sat here for 2 hours to try and get second place. They've sat here for 2 hours trying to get first place. Entice them with a whoop whoop. No, we're just kidding. I mean, what is the split? Let's just have a look at the split, because we're looking at probably about another hour's worth of gameplay going on here. If we done a split now, we're looking at sort of 16, probably about 5.5, 6 quid each, something like that. So, you know, like person in second place at the moment, Panko, will look at it as a loss, you know. The person in last place at the moment will look at it as a gain. Do they want to do it? Who knows? I mean, for me, it's about if we do a split here, I can get off and get onto another game. Still, what are we talking about here? 55-cent entry. So we're looking at 5, 6, 7, 8 times that bagging our money here. That gives us another 8 tournaments to be entering, 8 more training sessions. What else? What have we got going on? Oh, a minute left on this one. We've got where are we to go here? A minute left to go. What's been happening in the world then? The terrible attack we had yesterday on the German Christmas market. I mean, who are these people that they're doing this sort of stuff? And my mind boggles that these people are just not very smart. Are they just not very clever? You know, I've looked at this all the way through, and we're talking about terrorist organisations and all that sort of stuff in the world. They're just not very clever, these people, are they? You know, like or it seems like they don't really want to fucking do anything, because no one really. You know, don't get me wrong, a lot of people got hurt and injured, maimed, killed, whatever yesterday, but nowhere near on a scale as if you was going to, you know, poison a public water system or blow up a city or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying that the there's a lot worse things that could have happened and can happen that don't seem to happen for some reason. Not that I want them to. I don't, don't want anything to happen, but oh, anyway, look, these two had a battle in, and Pango took him out. So we're large stats on the head, and we're just gonna watch value here. We've got him on 3-minute blinds already, so we know we're gonna blind him down quicker than he's gonna blind us down. Bet out on the queen. Bet out on the king. And bet out on the two. We can go all in. And now he won't put us on the two, so we bet out on the kings. Oh, I need the flush. Holy moly. Didn't even think about it, to be honest. We're all in. It's a race. We did. And that was a quick all over. So $5.24 on that one, so we've 5 bagged the money as such. And let's have a butcher's over here, what we got going on for our next captivating sesh. See if there's anything else that's saucy enough to get into. We're gonna try and bag another ticket. So I think we've got one or two $1.10 tickets at the moment. So we can just bag up another one of those. Give us a bit of play a little bit later on today. So winning a ticket is just like winning a tournament, and we're about to 10 bag our money basically. We're coming to this for 11 cents, and all we've got to do is get one. We're going to get a place, probably play about 3 places. We just got to get a place for a ticket. So it doesn't seem that difficult, but it can be. I'd like to try and get a double up early on if we can. And also we want to get to a position as well on our chip stack here, where we're not in a vulnerable position like these 3 people are. They can all get taken out by us 3 people now. So always refer to on your blinds. It doesn't matter what this figure is down here, this 10 grand. That's not important. This is the important thing. 52 bigs. And what 52 bigs is telling us is that no, you can't be gambling too much yet. You've got a false central, false city. We've got some play from 70 down to 30 of a different type of game. We've got some play in us for a couple of steals, you know. We haven't got any play with us for early openings, or we've got to have monsters to be opening. Straight fold. And people do get attached to these sort of cards, suited connectors. And then look, they work at both ends of the market, don't they? But, there's the big but. When we're talking about a case of, look, we've got 50% chance of hitting our cards by the end of the river, even if we hit a 4 or 2, how good are we with a 4 or 2 at the end of the river? You know, we've just seen how our trick 2s ran out on the other board. Right. What's good in? So this comp here, there's a couple of strategies. One I just explained, one I just said there about the full gamble mode. We take your value hands, just shuffle them, get it in there, try and get a double up. Get a double up, you just sit out, don't have to play anymore. Or the other way is to go the other direction with it, and that is to do your gambling at the end and just sit out and wait. We'll let these blinds go down to probably around about 15 bigs before we start looking at an all-in. Take it down to, down to even like 7.5, 8 bigs before looking at that position. By the time we're in that situation of, we're down to 15 bigs or whatever, it's going to be that a lot of the field is going to be down low as well. And there's going to be a lot more gambling people with a lot looser hands going in with. So it is a good idea sometimes to just sit out. But here's the caveat of it is that these loosey-goosey players, they're going out early or they're chipping up early. So if you can take a spin up with one of these loosey-gooseys, you can normally get chipped up quite well. It's what's happening in the world of what's happening in the world at the minute. Anything interesting? Answers on a postcard? Ace-3, under the gun, we're going to fold. Eight, 9 suited on the button, on the blind. We could defend, especially a min raise over the back there. An all in. So we can call the all in. The uneco can't re-raise. So the most it's going to cost us here is 2.4 bigs. We're flat out, which Alan knows the same. He knows the score too. And here we go. What we got here? We've got the loosest backdoor straight I've ever seen, and also backdoor flush. No, nothing that's coming. No, nothing's coming. Best we can hope for is an 8 on the river. Wouldn't like to see a 9 just because I can put someone on a 9. It should be checking here. What's the bet for on a turn? Yep. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Terrible shitty play, to be honest with you. Yeah, there you go. You got to get shit thrown at you. Yeah. Five barrels down him. I don't know if he's going to put us on a 2 or an 8. No, he's not. I wonder if he's got a queen. He put us on the flush though, didn't he? Alright. It's just chipped us a little bit, put 20% on a stack. Indelis is going to not like that. We've pushed his big blind. He's now getting his small blind limp pushed. And this is what happens when you limp, guys. Limping's only, it's there designed for certain hands, certain positions, certain players. If you think you've got a serial raiser like myself on the table, then limping might be a good call so that I put the chips in for you. And you can see what sizing I'm going to use. What people don't tend to do there at that point is if they don't like the sizing, have a re-raise. Ask the question to the person putting the money in each time. Are they going to fold if you double their bet? I don't think so. I feel like they're going to be pot committed at that point, aren't they? They just don't like getting pushed. He's now on full defense mode. Wouldn't surprise me if he woke up here with a 9-4 or something. We might just have him with a king eye. Yeah. 10, but now what he's done is he's seen our hand and what we opened for 5. So he can see that as a steely move. We can't put any aces out here unless what they done was floated in, expecting me to re-raise it, didn't re-raise, and now he's coming out big on the flop with an ace board. I mean, where does he want me to go with that board? Going down, man down. Can't get back up whilst the screen keeps floating us. Man down, man down. Just put the bet in someone for crying out loud, you pricks. Alright. Right, I think we're back up. Thank you, Billy, for letting us know. If there's a few, we have a few people on, it will be handy if people can let us know if there's any problems. It's up a king on the board, two pair, king four. It's a straight fold. So we've got us at, we're at king nine. Just looking at the blind situations, we've fouled out early position. And remember, we're just looking to get a ticket here, guys, so we don't need to take any, do any brash moves and gambling, stealing techniques. We can just sit into this, sitting mid-table at the moment. We won't know about payouts for another 5 minutes. After that time, we know what the payout is. I think after another 5 minutes, we're probably going to be looking at sort of 9 or 10 people. So they probably pay out maybe 1, 2 places. Occasionally, you get a flurry of people in the last 5 minutes coming in, pushing up another place. But I think we're looking to get first or second here, guys. We're just waiting for the position now of an all-in, really. We're looking now between 25 and 15. We're looking for that shove. Really good. Ace, king suited, aces and kings. Queens, we commit ourselves and won't get back called down, but won't like queens. People said to me, oh, are you worried about people getting a handle on your game? Well, no. If you think you can fucking figure out how I play, let me know, because I can't even figure it out myself. Last night, got a nice cash last night. Got the middle pin on that board. You know, like what they doing in a hand that they're going to be doing it in a hand with a 2, 6 or 4. Well, they might be in the hand with the king though, mightn't they? We'll just check. There's 3 of us still. There you go, just wants to get us down, I think. So anyone with a 5 got there, didn't they? We got a call for any bluff. 10s. What the fuck, man? You're shit. And they go. I've got to say it. 10s to the river. 10s to the river. Well. Oh. All this limping. Is giving me a bad foot. Straight fold out. Come and see us, people. We are streaming all day today. We're just going to be playing any low stakes and just playing the game, really. Playing poker. Looking at our spots, looking at positions, looking at chip sizes, stakes, people. Trying to get a feel for everyone. People say, man, well, how'd you get a feel for people online? It's like you can't see them, you can't smell them, you can't see the hair lip twitching. You basically all you got to do with an online game is get and understand what they're putting in bet wise. How frequently do they bet? What positions are they betting? If you see cards, what cards did they have in those positions? Was they calling light? All these sort of things. How quick do they take in the bet? You know, like look at Alenko. He's making decisions around about this point here on his dial. Yeah, or even quicker that time. So you just get an handle for these people. Well, he's got a big bet in. He's thinking. His thinking time's down here on the zero. So when he starts thinking down here on the U's and the N's and what, it's just different. This is different play now, isn't it? Why? Why is he going to make a cup of tea? Is it someone's rung the doorbell, or is he thinking about a different type of bet? 7-5 to a deep. We can't really get involved here, especially with the opening bid there from under the gun. Get involved. Ooh, we've got some history going on there. Ambulance. Getting shit already. I wonder what he's done. He wants to take him out. I don't eat for dinner. Dun dun dun. If anyone's got any poker stories they want to share, we not very good at the stuffs, but we're getting better at it. King 9. They're going to fold him. We were bad at reading. You've lost me. You lost me, Billy. What's the box? Kill. What's happened? Talking about Billy's. See if one's around today. Alright. You about today. 3-4. Again, no one open. We've got Oxy limping going on. Just pisses me off, to be honest with you. Hope we 4-card straight, 4-card flush it here. Or trip it out. What do you call with an ace? Just hit his ace, did he? Got a jack. No, he's got a 10. He's an idiot. Oh, he's an idiot. He's an idiot. Yeah. Push, shove, fold zone now. They're playing 3 places out, so we've just got to ladder up and double up. Get ourselves into a chip situation. Shit limper over there. Look. Limp. 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 FreeDeathTV. Come and see the mayhem of shit hands you play. Well, Billy said we playing bots out here online. I don't think so, Billy. Party poker pretty strict. I mean, you can't even run a HUD. HUD software is forbidden in party poker unless you're on a real name game. Other than that, you can't play. So shovel the king 7. People think putting this on ace X. This sort of hands. So some bigger cards might call. Which gives us a 7 out, doesn't it? So ace king there. Yeah. Oh, 10-9. Fair enough. 7 blocker. Good. And so we're taking ourselves back up to like overstarted stack. And we've got that limp from him. On our big blind, let's fucking do him again. Let's just put him on in there. You'll get foul from you, can't we, Paul? Yeah, jack 7. Queen 5 dominance. No, jack straight out of fucking gate. 2 of them. Fold. Give him a lucky shit. Max. Go on the lucky shit. Lucky shit. Queen for the straight. No. Ace king. What a weak wanker. Limpy wanker. So we didn't place our place there. Hoo-ha. Okay. We'll probably do one more here. So look down here on the later start registrations. So there's a bounty hunter turbo here. Let's have a tick win that one. Here we go. So potting early enough. It's low stake, so full gamble mode's on, activated at the moment. Gambling. Depending on where I am, you see the mic or not. It makes me look like I'm blending in at the background. We've got that 10-8 here, haven't we? My favourite. Why? Ah, oh, it's just a beautiful hand. Hits everything. Hits the world. Flops more bloody things than a ace king does, it feels. King's up. Well, there's the 10. Breaks it down. So, looking at this one, we're starting on us to 78, 80 bigs. We're, let's see who's about. Checking. Just give him a little head. See if we can get anyone else floating over for us. Lady Poker's a nice player we bumped into before. I think that's all you recognise on the table at the moment. No one else out there rings a bell. Lady Poker's going to push. Just defend the position. I mean, Jack 3's not particularly great starting hand. Obviously looks a lot better down on that board. Unless she's running with an ace 9. Okay. See where she is on the ace board. Is she repping the ace? She's got the ace. She's got the ace. Going to go big now. She'll go like 20, 30. But why won't she fucking be betting that turn? Maybe she was just bluffing all along. We took the time right down. If she comes over the top of it, she's got an ace. Ace 9, ace 5, ace 8. She's got a full ace, you know. If she had a full ace, she'd have ripped her hand off. If she's got an ace, she's worrying now about the diamonds. I don't even think she had the ace. We got bounced off that table because we caught her out, maybe. Straightforward. Ace 3. Yeah, so defend your big blinds, people. You know, don't be pushed around. Again, it's better that it's the small blind basically pushing the big. Where's he at? What's he got here? Jack, 6 or 4. Trellos. Got to put him on something big here. Ace Jack maybe. So that's number 1. He's done with us. We'll see if he does it again and again. And if we do, we've got a mark on him. And then we'll take him out. Flatting in this time. Limpy limpers. Limpy limping. Okay, so do come and see us, people. Okay. sniffing all the time, mate. We can just check through the board. Check the turn and bet the river. And I don't like that 4. Anyone with the 5-7 has just got there, haven't they? So we're repping a 5-7 now, we're not even repping an ace. And only a bigger straight's going to cause. It was a bad bet, really. But yeah, we'd lost out in value on the hand. I think if we put bet in again, we've just still got the same result there. And I think we just made ourselves sweat for no reason. Apart from trying to trap. Trapping, you can do some situations and others not. Nice flush there from Cellos. Remember, bounties, people are always going to call a lot lighter on a lot weaker hands. We're going to open. Don't like the limping. You know, like that again, and then it's all limped. Limp. Yeah, your shit. Your shit, Trello. The absolute shit, mate. It was an obvious bluff bet unless he had it. Right now, if he had it in this tournament with this sort of monies and he's trying to knock people out and all that stuff, would he have gone all in? Eh? Or would he have tried to get some money out of it? He's on our hit list, Trellos. Can't put your weak bet in there. Come on then. Straight in there with a max. Don't like 2s, everything beats us. But not many people want to play an all in, do they? You must have a broken foot. Broken foot with all that limping. The limping. You do, Trell. I mean, all in on his big blind, yeah. We're going to do that as many times as we can with Trello. If we even stay in the game. So, firstly, 16 combinations of Ace King in the pack. For each, Ace X's, how many we've got going on there? 16 combinations. We see 3 of them. Let's just max out again. Sort of with a weak hand, I suppose you get called half a dozen times here now. I'd rather take the spin up and, you know, we're in a 9, 11 blinds, you know, where we're going. So from 15 downwards, we're looking for all ins. And we've got value there on 3 corners. So we've got 47 big blind pot now. And look, where was we going to be with 5 bigs? We're going to get 15 bigs back? Where are we in the game at 15 bigs? We're right about the queen here now. And we're flush draws there. Everything's on the board. The straight, the flush, the ace, you know, everything's beating us there. The queen, the 9, the lot. So we're out. Good game. We're looking for the next one now. Bosh. Oh, we have got a respin on that one. Want to take it for 55-cent entry. just get our feed back up. Fold. Yes. Max it out. Pardon me. Deary. That was a quick spin. Two kings on the board, and he has an ace again, and wow, a king comes out. They find one of the closed two. Always amazes me. Okay. If it keeps up like this, we ain't going to last much longer. So we've got a little, what's we got going on here? 74 people here. Right, so we've got another bounty hunter, $5.50. We're floating that one. See what damage we can do. I'm in full gambling mode at the moment. Gambling. Pair of fives. Just kicks us out with a pair of sixes. I wonder what he's going to do with a pair of fives with us. And this one, because it's $5.50 entry, there is a few people that would be worried about losing $5. We're not one of them. We recognise Abijah. We've played with Enigma and Abijah before. If I remember rightly, I think Enigma's a little bit better. Been on film more than one final table with Enigma. We've definitely got some history, I know that. So I see they're playing, might come together how they're playing. What's going on with the person? 5-3. It's relatively cheap on a small blind. We'll protect. We get an extra like 2% on the flush draw, which is neither here or there. Yeah, people go, well, they were suited. But they were suited. Yeah, but they were suited. It's not really going on. We're on check fold, so he's taking his time. What's going on here then? Taking his time. Big blind special. 7-10, you know. We're going to fold. Maybe nothing. No. We put him on a 7-10 now. They check that. They check back the board there. Is he going for some trap or something? What's going on with this? Fucking hell. Knob. Yeah. Yeah, come and see us. Live on YouTube. Right now. Do come assist. Do give us a like and a thumbs up or whatever it is. Whatever you got to do. Ring the bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Ding-a-ling-a-ling long. King 4, don't worry we opened so big, but we did. Oh yeah, because we've got an open already from Jubbies, who's got us triple stacked. I mean, like, I think, I bet they're a very solid player, so they've done a raise, re-raise. Most of their range would fold there. The Queen is very dodgy. Very dodgy indeed. just can't come down for half of it. It's a continuation bet, just to say, look, we've got a pair of kings, we've got a pair of aces. We're going to call you down to the river. Okay. She's going to check. We call it a she until we know otherwise. Was it treat everyone like a gentleman until otherwise? All right, we're gonna put in the seven. The seven. It's about a third of the pot. It's just creeping it up a little bit. That's representing a bluff, but it's also representing the big hand still. And I called it. Well, now we're fucked. They've hit two pair, ace queen. We ain't betting them off the pot because they got us well deep, and it's a bounty tournament game. They're probably going to shove us here. It wouldn't surprise me. We've got to just check it. I'm going to check fold it. The bet's coming in. Oh, they did decide not to. They just couldn't give up the pair of fours. The ball had tripped out. I think everything, you know, was all over it, left, right, and centre. We're now down to what I classify as a short stack, just because we're at 31k, blind situation at 26. We haven't got any game play in this apart from all in bets at the moment until we get back up to around about 70 bigs. Just to get towards a starting stack would be good here. We're going to put this all in straight away with that person, definitely. We can get a call off of this person with weaker hands because they've got us chipped. So 9, 10, king jacks, all them hands can call us here. King queen, king 10. Go on, throw your money in, Jib. We know you want it. Right? Okay, queen 5. We fold under the gun. So now they might realise that we're on a push fold situation. They'll all be waiting for an hand on us. A lot of them will be tentatively not coming in pots or floating in, min raising, min calls, in order to get the all in bet from us. So we're now in an enticement situation. And it's all about the stream going out in left, right, and centre. It does happen. I think we're on the most live feed at the moment. I think it's a blank screen again. Here's a strange game. Coming back, I'm sure. Not sure why that's getting knocked out at the moment. But we are getting knocked out. Check our software. Check fold. If we can get to check our software. Box is gone. It's here somewhere. We know it's here somewhere. There it is. Are we? I do apologise to anyone watching. We're getting better at this, honest. For sure. Pulsating. Check in. Oh, beating on the river. We would have folded to a bet, mate. Come as this. 6-5 open from Enigma. I think we folded. Smashing safe. We was going to be losing some chips on a call there. Fucking thing is somewhere in there. Sure what that was about from Jeb then. So we're still looking for an hour all in position. We're down to 38k under starting stack. Right down the bottom of the table of the leaderboard. And yeah, we need to double up twice to at least get up in the top 10. Today's game is sponsored by CBD, the way of the future. Another pair of fours getting rivered by a 5 by weak calls, weak game. So if you come in limping like this with foot, and what they're doing is they're set mining, these people. They're looking to trip up. Don't get in there and favour your hand against an ace king or ace jack or something. King queen here. So with a cut off, pushing in a still position here. It will be it's only a 6-seated table. We're still sort of, cut off. Button's not taking any shit this time. Got ace king, ace queen, ace jack. There we go. Pair of nines. Actually got some balls this time. But because he didn't have the balls last time, the game does that to him. That's what I feel. He pussyfooted around last time. So we've got a first double up in underway. We might be able to take old Gully Boy out here. Andrew Blocker. Why you put 2 in? I like the bet because you're under the gun. But realistically, you should have limped because Gully's the one who should be taking up the betting. We are in a bounty tournament. If you wanted to try and isolate it, putting 2 betting wasn't an isolation, was it? It was a pussy bet. If you're limping because you've got aces, kings and queens, this ain't the game to be doing that in. It's a bounty tournament. There's money here to be taken off the table. If people think you're putting your money on the line, they're going to put their money in against it to try and take it. Come on, Andre, get down to the river here with a bloody pair of aces and prove us right. What are you putting him on here, Billy? Anything? Yeah, ace X. Smells like ace X. Smells like teen spirit. Now look. Gets his big betting on the turn. When the board's got a full house on it. Anyone with a 5, anyone with a 6. You're saying you've got a 6 here, have you? Andre? Shit, mate. Shit. There Andre Britakuchu, come and see us in Knob Jockey. Like calling out the people. Hopefully we get some feedback off them sooner or later. You're all a bunch of wankers. There's only one winner here. You're looking at him. Come on, Jeb, you ballon. Jeb Allen. Jeb Allen. Do you reckon he's Jeb Allen? He can't be Amish, can he? I mean, bet him. We're going to get to take a bounty out of this tournament, I wonder. Get ourselves over to starting. Still not great. It just, all we're looking at, we've just chipped up, that's it. You know, we're not taking anybody out. We're not a threat to anybody here, really. Let's see what he's got there, 10 bigs. So, yeah, he's our danger man on the table. He could cost us deeply. Babetta, waiting and looking for an all-in position. Enigma keeps opening under the gun. We haven't seen anything massive from him yet, have we? Hold. Gonna sleep. Yep. It's done their shot clock. Oh. Look at the streamers. Good. Yeah, come on. We're gonna see where the 8-4 brings us. Not very anywhere. So only runner. 5 gives it, makes it interesting. Can't get down there. Any spades on the board. Yeah. Gives a little bit more to work with. Not a 4-card straight or a 4-card flush. We need a 1 card to come out. To be continuing that down the river. Ace Queen, we're just going to shove. Not good cards to shove with, but you know, we've got to fold. We just do it. Take down the blinds, or take a spinner. You know, in a bounty tournament, what we here for? What's we here for? Spinning them up. We fold king 2. No point getting involved. And some people say that, oh, well, I've got a king. Yeah, look, this is what you're facing. You put nine bigs in for your king 2. You have to feel the 2 there. Better than the king. You know. So this sort of hand is a limping hand. Only if we're getting opened or flatted from elsewhere, from everywhere else. Other than that, what we're going for here, we're looking at an 8-1 shot hand or whatever, you know, straight hand or whatever. That we're going to be, you know, committed to the pot for certain loads of amount of money. And then what would it do? Yeah, just flop it for you. Flop it straight. The fucking arsehole game. Assholes! Yeah. No bets. There's no value. We would have picked up the blinds, I suppose. Yeah, no bets, no value. Oh, I'll go in another 5-minute break. Might need a 5-minute sleep in a minute. Go back to bed. Wake back up and see if we can start the day again. We've had a nice little second place earlier this morning. And we had a shit out on one. Now we'll see where we get to on this one. So halfway up the table at the minute. we've got just over starting stack on 70k. Top chip leaders on 193,000. And, you know, like I say, we're at mid table, you know, like starting stack, 50k starting stacks. You're looking at sort of placed 41st and onwards is on starting stack. And structure wise, we're at 8 at the moment with 5-minute blinds. So looking at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes, they're going to be going £5 grand a pop. At that point there, with antes going in as well at 200 right up to that point, a lot of them starting stack positions are going to be down and out in Beverly Hills, aren't they? Ready for the picking. So don't sit and wait in these bounty tournaments. Excuse me. In these bounty tournaments, don't sit and wait too long. You know, be adventurous and get in good. You can sit out like standard MTTs or whatever, but the values in these bounties, you can say, oh, okay, I'll wait I'll take out the people who are up in the bounties. You know, they've already got that bounty on their head, haven't they? But yeah, no, it don't work like that. You're better off getting your double up, getting a treble up, and then you can have a sit out and wait for those monstrous hands. If you're going to take a spin up, what better hand than aces or kings or ace king? Not king jack, king queen. They're not the best hands to spin up, are they? But we all do. We're all spinning up left, right, and centre. Right, let's get another rollie on the phone. We've got to clean that grinder out today. I have to do a little video on cleaning the grinder. This one's definitely locked up. There we go. Jeez Louise. Yeah. Sorting out a grinding video today. Grinding. Not to be confused with grinder. We won't be making any videos for them today. So again, nothing's really changed. No changes on the table. Getting used to the table a little bit. And getting more of an understanding for each player we've got on there. Every hand brings us a little closer. So far, we've not really seen any. There's no spots on the table that we can look at and exploit at the moment. You know, we're going to be walking into it with Google Hymns. We're going to walk into it with Enigma, you know, Jet. So we've got to be careful and watch our positions and spots. Seven five off, under the gun, straight fold. Now, on a cash table, these you know, normally 1-2 games or 1-2-5 game or something. You know, these sort of hands are playable. They're shielded. They're they're a protected hand, so to speak. And with them sort of games, people tend to open it depending on the sort of value and the type of players around the table and how long the game's been running for. But you're normally on a 1-2 tables, and that you can have a look at the pots and see what sort of the average bet is going in. So what I'll do is stand on the side of a cash table first and just look to see what sort of average bet size is people sticking in. Is it 8? Is it 5? Is it 12? Is it 15? Is it 22? Is it 30? Is it 50? You know, and this is pre-flop bets we're talking here. You know, this is people that are sticking money in, voluntary into a pot they don't have to, raising pots. You know, we see raises, re-raises. What sort of quantities? What sort of levels is it? So that when you sit down there, you know how much you're going to be sticking in if you have to. I'm just going to check this down. King 3 picked the fucking 3 on us. Lucky diamond. Right, so we can just push with these. We've got 34 bigs. Games at that point in that we might get some brash players, you know. Pushing up to 5. So if he did, he was going all in. Twofold. So on the grand scheme of things at the moment, we've got 8 minutes left on the late entries. So there will be a flurry of people buying in at that stage, rushing to get in there with the blinds. They'll be starting on around about 25 bigs, something like that, which gives them a little bit of play. They'll be coming in all-in situation straight away. I'm going to push with these. Got a lot of the table to answer for. If Andre opens here, we fold. Other than that, we're pushing. And we should get a fold. We don't want to jeopardise the top thing. We might get a call here because he can look at the money and think, oh, there's £1.25 or $1.25 I can nick here. He's thinking. Call this week with a 6-8, and that's what you can do sometimes. Is entice that call because we've got money here behind us, and that's why people like Andre limping ain't making much traction on his 36 bigs. Now he's seen what we've just done, he might be inclined to do it. You know, if you show a dog the bowl, they'll start eating eventually, wouldn't they? For this dog a bone. Not long for the beard to come off now, guys. Got about 10 days before I can actually have a go at it. So 143k now. We've just we moved ourselves up to 11th. Big blind special Jack 8. And we're on a very passive table, so I don't see any big raises. Maybe from people like we've pushed already. Jim and Gould might stick us in. We're just going to check. We normally don't allow this limping in. We don't know what cards this person's playing yet at all, do we? We're just going to stick mins in. Limped over here, limping with kings, limping with aces, limping with... If he ain't got an art, where's he feel with his hand? We pluck it up the 8, we'll continue down with a continuation. I don't think he's going to want to shove it just yet. Then we're just going to check, and we're going to probably get a raise in. Oh, no, he picked up the fucking 8 with us. Lucky Bill. Oh, just bounced out that. There's this remote is still in our table. It's still there somewhere. Yup. Yup. Just people who are live. I don't like it. We won't open it. And I said earlier that realistically we're looking at a king 8 or ace 8 suited under the gun here, not a queen 8 suited. We can play a queen 8 suited over here on a small blind and button. It's a straight flushing hand. You know. We can open it to represent aces and kings. We can't limp. We've got to represent an ace king here, and he might have an ace king there, so it's no good repping it in an early spot. Again, just limping, letting the queen 4 come in. Was going to rep an ace king here or something? Come on. Oh, we'll quick check. I'm just clicking the checkbooks. We'll put him on maybe 10s here or jacks or something. Maybe it feels good with a bet now. Maybe he has got the ace king. It's the trap move. And it's like, where's your value, man? Where is your value? You've got down the river, what? Full house? No, not even a queen. Not even a queen eye. But Jesus. And look, if it had repped the hand, I'd folded. Come on the TV and come on the FreeDeathTV and have a look at the hands, and you'll see why I would have folded there at that position. I've got no dog in the fight. You're coming in to say you've got a dog in that fight, and then all them brilliant cards come down. You didn't even rep them. You're a knob jockey. Roke. Oh, Rokey girl. What I find with ladies that play the game is you're either extremely fucking good or you're extremely fucking shit. Don't seem like there's a middle ground with you. I find it very difficult to play girls at the table, women at the table. And it's because there's a different aggression level. I can read a man's aggression. I can't. I struggle reading a woman's aggression sometimes. They're very passivey players, you know. She must have something massive here. Or she's just gonna listen to the stream, hopefully. Hopefully gonna listen to the stream. Oh, nice good call there from Ruggy Girl, but unlucky on the river. Okay. Unlucky. Unlucky. So what we got here to deal with? We've got a 31 to 31, 35. They're not bubbled. We're not a bubble position yet. We're chipping up position, so we'll just give them the ball. Represent no hand. We'll put in a free bet on the ace queen. Flatting. It's just on ace king, ace queen, ace jack. Got the flush draw. He's got the jack call. Calling for a queen or an ace. Not going to help us out. A 4 gives us the split. Ace queen, ace queen. Fucking hell, man. Shit. And yeah, we was calling to see it, mate. You showed us the same hand as us, and you're betting as if it was the fucking Nodgers. Jesus, what's he doing under the gun here? So we're going to call the bottom of the shop. We're dead. Got to all bets, and Alex is going to come out. This is not coming out, Betty. What is he worrying about? Do you think we're trapping him or something? I know it's a fucking we're sharing the board here, which is good unless he's got a queen. Go on, come on. We're calling a small pair. We're calling a small pair that beats us. 2.5. Let's have a look. That fucking king. Fucking hell. Fucking hell's bells. King 6 suited. Under the gun. In a fucking bounty tournament. Opened 2.5 bigs. And we're just going to put him all in here. If he's got it, he's got it. Because of all that piss bowling about he did, he doesn't realise that, like, what was he betting on down to the river? Yeah, where was he? And then it's like he felt golden then on a king on the river. Like, I don't know. Alex. Who the fuck is Alex? Do 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 do. Check out YouTube live streams. FreeDeathTV for the people. Ace 9, we're going to push here. We're going to push him. Push the pot. And 6-7 suited. We're going to chip down size. Rip in a bigger hand. I think always hold on a minute. Oh no, we've got to call it. Come on a 6-7. Come on a 6-7 straight flush. 4 to the 8 straight flush. Come on. Straight out on the board. No. Straight out on the board. Now we've got 2 callers to bet there. 2.5. So we've got to put them on ace X's. Check for him. Bet. That's a nice, good bet. If he's got it or not, I don't care. He beats us, doesn't he? 5 bet it this time under the gun. Just mixing it up, backwards and forwards. Different sizing. Looking at who we got playing, who's calling, who's flatting, who's re-raising. Same. Any flat is going to get raised. Any raise will get raised as well. So we'll raise. So we got a flat, a raise, and a re-raise. So we put him all in. He should go all in with whatever he's got. Ace king, ace queen, ace jack. Yep, there we go. Ace king. Ace king's missing. Missing. Getting. So we got counterfeited there with the fucking 6s and the jacks. Unbelievable. Don't happen much, but it happens. And that's always a threat when you're playing a lower paired hand. One of those things. Everyone's limping. There's total pot is 4.1. We've only got to put in half to get all that 8 to 1 our money. Right, it don't matter that we've got 2 cards that don't even meet. No. Yeah, we're gonna now we're pot committed and there's 12 in there. We're getting 3 to 1 our money. So we've still got the odds. And we've got a 3 on the board. We're just gonna stab at it. He's either got it, knock us out and take our bounty or not. Kings, queens. There's the 8-2 pair. Unlucky son. Yeah. There you go. Come and see us. You need educating as well. Right, so we're back up and running straight into the on a new table, and which means we've got to give everyone a wide berth at first so we understand a little bit. We've got all in positions here already on the table. We're not allowed to chat here. We've got 2 all-ins. Right, so yeah, someone got popped out there. But yeah, I don't know. You're going to get me in trouble if I write shit. So if there's anyone out there who wants to send us a message, give us a chat, please do so. We're just going to fold out. We're just sensing out the table at the moment. Just have a look round here. So fishy fish we noticed from a couple of days ago is literally a fish. When I call a fish, I'm not talking about people playing shit hands. I'm talking about people fishing for people. So fishy fish there would have a pair of aces. He'll limp in on a button. He'll limp in under the game. He's a limper for that. For that reason, he's trying to catch that fish, catch the people there. And then what he'll do with saying like aces is he'll wait for a ball to get a king on it or get something down there for someone to feel confident about. The other person might have, I don't know, let's say ace nine, and the ball's got 9-8-3 on it or something. And that person puts the bet in with a 9. They think it's strong. They might just call them, you know, flat them. The person, the next card comes out, is another non-connecting card. They stick another bet in, thinking the 9's good. The flat call's coming back at them. They don't know where they are. They just think, oh, well, I've got a fucking pair of 9s. You're just calling on an ace king, mate, or whatever. You know. And then, lo and behold, they get down the river and it's pocket aces or something. So we fold my favourite in the, because we're under the gun here. And you know it's what's coming on that flop, 8-8-10. Or 10-10-8. Right. We've got the inside straight draw for the king. Also a backdoor flush draw. And also a backdoor straight draw on the jack and the queen. Five didn't open up any hands and killed us off completely, really. Looking for that king on the river would have been a nightmare, wouldn't it? So ace 3 suited. We like this position in this hand, and he's putting a bet to us. We're free belling back. We've got the inside straight draw. He should check with that board. Oh, he wants to go down the board. Yeah, we're gonna go fucking pot, mate. He's got the 10 or not. We're all in. He's got the 10. Our favourite hand, 10-8. What a wanker. That's the game for it. Knows fucking like it knows we love a 10-8, and then puts us in a small blind 10-8. We have to fold. We fold out under the gun, and then puts a small blind with a 10-8 who opens out fucking into 2. We re-raise him, he calls us, and then fucking hits the world, doesn't he? As a 10-8 always does. Well, onwards and upwards. We're on there past 2. What I'll do is take a quick break here, guys, at this point, and we'll be coming back on here probably later on this afternoon. We might have a different game up this afternoon. We might be throwing up a game from Poker Now site that will have it's a free roll tournament that we'll be running today, and there'll be seeds up for grabs for any growers out there that likes to grow a plant. Just drop us a line in the chat, or do drop across to the Discord channel. So we'll just call it a day there, and thanks for dropping in, guys. I'll catch you all in a bit.